Hey YouTube, it's DRC Mr. Strawberry here. As promised, I am trying to give you an update. I need to do a nutrient exchange today. It's a couple weeks into bloom, it looks like. We got a lot of strawberries ready to start coming into fruition. And here we have one of the bigger ones. Another little guy. Right here. Yeah, as you can see, these guys have done extremely well. Except for maybe this little guy up in the corner. He might die off, but so far everything is producing. This is day 52 of my grow, and we're going to do a nutrient exchange. I'll be right back with you. Wanted to show this to you really quick. Look at these beautiful roots. Man, they look spectacular, don't they? This guy is a little iffy. Looks like he kind of started developing a little rot there, but most of it seems to be okay. Man, look at that. That is just some good roots. That's what I like to see. Alright. And as I said, like last time, I added 2 more air stones, so I have it off right now, but, you know, because I'm right in the middle of my nutrient exchange. And also, like last time, I added these pulleys right here for easy transfer. It's really simple how this is going to work. So here's the pump. I have it turned off. Woo! And pull the tubes out. Oh, I got that one in there. Good. Okay. See, got those pulled out, and then we're going to pull them to the wall. Alright, and then basically what I'm going to do is I just pull out this tub, and then in the meantime, if I have this all ready to go, I would have this all with the new nutrient and the stuff in it. So then I just swap it, drop it, and we're back to business. But since I haven't gotten the right size tub yet, we're just going to let them sit in there and, you know, I guess get a little air for a while. I don't think it's going to make that big of a difference. I've done it like this before. So, all right, here we're going to go into the next step here. Alright, now that I have rinsed out my reservoir, it's time to mix the new nutrients. I highly suggest using distilled water. Before I was using spring water. That was actually by accident. I just, you know, I wanted to buy in bulk and I just started grabbing off the shelf. It's loaded with all kinds of stuff and, you know, you don't really need that. Also, distilled water is great for keeping your water very balanced. And then you hardly have to deal with it. So here we're going to start mixing the nutrients. I'm going to be doing about 3 gallons of water, and I made my nutrient mix 25% less than what the directions call for, because I don't think I need to be overloading my plants that much. So I'm going to be putting about 16.88 milliliters of the micro, 5.63 of the grow, and 22.5 milliliters of the bloom. These are just general figures, okay? It's not going to be exactly 16.88, all right? I'm going to get just in between 16 and 17, somewhere in here, and, that's where we're going to be. So, all right, on to the next part. So here's ours, roughly 16 milliliters of micro. Instructions say add a little bit of that first. Playing. Oh, that wasn't okay. Well, I put 2 of those inside of there, and finally 22.5 milliliters of the bloom. All right, just give it a nice little swirl. really, just to give it an initial mix. Pretty much once those air stones are running, it's gonna keep the nutrients nice and mixed around. But before we do that, we want to measure. Let's see what we got here. I need to get a better sample of this, but I'll be right back. Alright, so I already got the nutrients mixed and exchanged. It's back running again. My system just turned off about 5 minutes ago and you know, it's about time for sleep for these little guys, but I figured it was a good opportunity to show you what they look like without that intense LED light on them. I mean, man, look at these babies. Look at that great looking green. That's what I love seeing right there. Now, if you see some of the lower ones, they look pretty messed up. I think that's because earlier on I had the water level a little too high, so I was drowning them. But once I changed that, the rest of the growth, it was phenomenal. I haven't had anything to complain about. These guys look really spectacular. Let's look at some of these. Berry that's starting to form right there. Really kind of all over the place. It's a lot of good growth potential in this box. I like to take a moment to make a shout out to my buddy Dave. I was not solely responsible for building this thing. Dave did a whole lot to assist me in building it. My good buddy Dave. So he's also chief engineer on this project. He got a little mad when I didn't mention him. So, but yeah, that's all I really got for you this week. You know, just keeping it really easy with the grow. As always, subscribe, like, you know, comment on any questions you may have for me, or you know, or if you have any helpful hints, I'd really appreciate it. Hopefully, I would say in the next 30 days, probably even sooner than that, I'll probably be able to harvest one of these guys, and you know, so I'll try and keep you updated on that. Thanks again for watching.